Howdy folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. I do non-pop country music reactions, and of late I've been doing a lot more reactions to documentaries and presentations of documentaries. This one courtesy of Renee Mooberry, who's a Louisiana girl currently residing in Las Vegas. So Renee, thank you for this gift and request. Renee made a gift for me to do a reaction to a 2-hour Opry special. It was their 5,000th Saturday night performance, not just 5,000th overall, Saturday nights. And since there are about, let's just say 50 Saturdays in a year, there are 52 as we know, but there are 50 Saturdays in a year. It takes roughly 100 years to get those 5,000. So it's a long time. So I broke the 2-hour special into 8 parts, and Renee made a gift consistent with 8-part reaction. So let's get into this one. This part 3. A lot of history and information in these things.
The great Opry background singers, thank you. You know, they say when you're having fun, that time flies, or when time flies, you're having fun. Well, I can tell you this much. The 3,120 Saturday nights that I've been lucky enough to be a Grand Ole Opry member have sure flown by in a hurry.
60 years, right?
The times I've shared on this stage and backstage here at the Opry have been some of the best times of my life, and I've been lucky enough to share them with some of the best friends I've ever known, including this wonderful lady right here, a tremendous friend who's been a member of the Opry since 1967. Would you please welcome Miss Jeannie Seely?
Ooh, yeah. That's awesome. This was only done like 4 years ago. Imagine being one of the musicians who get to perform with these folks all the time.
Your world was so different from mine, don't you see? We just couldn't be close, though we tried. We both reached for heavens, but ours weren't the same. That's what happens when two worlds collide. Your world was made up of things sweet and good. My world could never fit in. I wish it could. Two hearts lie in shambles, and oh, how they've cried. That's what happens when two worlds collide.
Yeah, and they always collide. Such pretty picking. Soothing.
Your world was made up of things sweet and good. My world could never fit in. I wish it could.
Great line.
Two hearts lie in shambles, and oh, how they've cried. That's what happens when two worlds collide. That's what happens when two worlds collide.
In a relationship, you hope that that collision results in a dance instead of boom and smashing apart. because there's always going to be differences of opinion on things and preferences and what you value, and you discover those more that you're together. But you hope you could talk through it and accept where the other one is coming from. But one of the parts of relationships that are almost impossible to navigate and overcome is when one person is calm and the other person is sort of hyper, if you will. And I don't mean high motor and energetic and going to work and getting a lot done there. I mean just sort of like very busy mind and a calm energy. Those two don't work over time because neither understands the other one. And that's when Jeannie is singing her line, like, I wish I could fit in. That's kind of what I hear. And it may not be what was meant because you can fill in the gaps however you see it. But that will provide a collision. That's beautiful. Contemporary lyrics just don't cover those subjects.
Well, hello, live streamers.
Hi,
How about
Natalie.
that? Two of our Opry legends, Bill Anderson and Miss Jeannie Seeley, singing together. Jeannie, well, hello. Hello, Mr. Anderson. He snuck up on me. I saw you up in the monitor. I didn't even hear you coming.
Well, I'm here, and nice to see you, and it's an exciting night.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, it really is.
I have to tell you, this is full circle for me because when I was 12 years old on my debut, you interviewed me backstage for the backstage show you had.
Was it a good interview?
It was amazing.
All right, then you do
I
one
was so
amazing with me.
excited. I'm trying. I want to know of over 3,000 shows that you've played here at the Opry, is there one that sticks out in your mind that you can share with us?
This one tonight.
This one. It's the most recent.
Natalie, there's been so many. You know, it's just awfully hard to single out any particular night or any particular time. Of course, the greatest feeling in the world anywhere you perform is to get a standing ovation, but to get one in the Grand Ole Opry House is almost unheard of, and I've been lucky enough 2 or 3 times to have them stand up. I don't know if they were applauding or getting ready to go home, but
He forgot
they
the
stood up.
1,000, 2 or 3,000. I bet you've had one on every single time.
Oh, no, but-
I can't tell you how wonderful it is to speak with you tonight. And I even got to share a makeup room with him earlier. He came into the makeup room and I thought, oh, was
How come you look so better than much better than I do?
That's not true at all. Well, you go have a wonderful time back
You
there.
too. Thank you very much. This
Keep
is
that.
a very special night, and it's just so much fun to be a small part of it.
Well, it is. I echo that sentiment over and over again. All right, you get on back there. Whoop. And I'm stuck in my clothing here now too. I'm so much adrenaline, so much happiness. There's so much emotion tonight. And that man right there always has, it's not just a smile, it's a full body smile is what he has. He's always laughing. It's just the best. And I am so delighted, like he said, to be a part of this historic evening. I just can't even begin to describe how important this is to every single person that is a part of the Grand Ole Opry, to be able to celebrate it in this beautiful, beautiful way. So, hello everyone. We are on this amazing 5,000th Grand Ole Opry Saturday night. Thank y'all so much for being with us. Right now, we're going to toss it back to Miss Jeannie Seeley.
She's singing again? Good.
Grand Ole Opry star, Jeannie Seeley.
My most watched video on this channel, Rockin' a Country, was Mo Pitney and his sister Holly in their grandparents' kitchen at their kitchen table doing a Jeannie Seeley cover. It's got, I don't know, 400,000 views or so.
Thank you. You know, after 54 years here at the Grand Ole Opry, I can tell you there's nothing better than when a young artist cherishes the Opry and its audiences like I do. Here's the one we call the Family Wild Child. Welcome, Chris Jansen, everybody.
You didn't buy me a boat. Isn't that Chris's song? I like that song. Bass Pro Shops. He's wearing that hat.
Well, I ain't rich,
Now this
but I
is
damn sure wanna be.
There you go.
Yeah, working like a dog all day ain't working for me. Yeah, I wish I had a rich uncle that would kick the bucket and I was sitting on a pile like a Warren Buffett. I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat. Yeah, it can buy me a truck. It can buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with silver bullets. Well, now I know what they say, money can't buy everything, maybe so, but it can buy me a boat. Now they call me redneck, white trash, and blue collar. Oh, I could change all that if I had a couple $1 million. I keep hearing that money is the root of all evil. You can't fit a camel through the eye of a needle. I'm sure that's probably true, but it still sounds pretty cool. It can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck.
Gotta be rich to find out, right? Most people think that.
But it can buy me a boat to float down on the water with a beer right here. The Powerball lottery is sitting on $100 bill. Yeah, that'll buy me a brand new rod and reel. Or buy me a boat. Woo. It can buy me a truck to pull.
Some gasoline.
Oh, it can buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with silver bullets. Well, I know what they say, money can't buy everything. Maybe so, break it down, baby. But it can buy me a boat. Oh, I hear you tonight. I said, oh, I hear you tonight, baby.
Monica. Can't be that easy.
Oh yeah, let's go. Faster. Let's go.
Wonder if they rehearsed it this way. I want to see the audience.
And thank you.
That's a fun song. I like that song, always have.
Well, like Miss Jeannie Seeley just said, the Opry's wild child, Mr. Chris Jansen. I love that photo of him in the barn. I hope you guys are able to see those photos as well as we are here in the house tonight. It looked like he was levitating off of the stage there on
Yeah,
that
that was
photo
good.
with him and Keith Urban. It was amazing. Well, my live streamers, we have the Circle release of the week to talk about. It's been so long since I've gotten to do this with you guys, and I'm getting to learn about some new music with you guys the same way that I have all these times past. So this week it's Connor Smith, and his song is called Learn From It. Now Connor is a Nashville native. He grew up here in Nashville, so music, of course, is in his blood and his bones. He started writing songs, let me see, I feel like it said that when he was 6 years old, and then he was already writing for BMI at age 9. I don't understand how
That's
that works.
crazy.
I've never heard of someone that young being a BMI rider, but I love that, and I hope I get to meet this guy and talk to him about it. So you guys need to check out this song, learn from it. He's only 20 years old, but from the lyrics of this song, he sure does sound extremely wise for his years. I want to give you guys a little sample. I was jamming to it earlier, and it is such a feel-good song. It has a great message. And here's some of the lyrics. It says, I guess sometimes the raising hell does the raising up. It's true. It ain't about the mistakes you make. It's the mistakes that make you. Isn't that incredible? What a great notion for a song. I love this. So y'all have to check out Connor Smith. Give him some love. Stream that music. Get it going so that we can see him on the Opry stage very soon. We've had that happen a few times already here with our Circle releases of the week, and I love seeing that happen. We're all discovering all these new artists together, and you know that Nashville is full of them. The talent in this town is unparalleled. We've also got another something to talk to you about, which is the AARP Fraud Watch Network.
All right, I'm going to cut it there. And that was just a lot of fun. I mean, just seeing the old and the new, and the relationships, the respect that the newer artists have for the older ones. I love that. I mean, I like seeing people get along, and respect goes a long way, not only toward your elders and the musical careers that they had and how they influenced you along the way, but it impacts your current relationships because you generate a greater consistency when you are respectful in one category of life. It permeates other parts of you, and I love seeing that part of it too. So you guys can thank Renee Mooberry for these. This is going in the documentary series playlist, as are all the parts of these episodes. And you can see the other documentaries that I've reacted to in there, courtesy of numerous folks on the channel. So there you go, guys. I'll see you on another video. I'll see you on part 4 of this one, Opry 5000 Saturday Nights. Have a great day and keep rocking the country.
Years old on my debut, you interviewed me backstage for the backstage show you had.
Was it a good interview?
It was amazing.
All right, then you do
I was so
amazing with me.
excited. I'm trying.